Today is the day. Yo, what's going on, guys? And welcome back to the one trick on every weapon grind. We are finally at the end of the grind, and by the end of this video, we will have one trick, the first weapon prestige camo on every single base weapon in the game.
Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
You can see for this KV inhibitor, we just need a few thousand more XP to have it one trick, and I've also done the same for the other weapons that we have left. So the Katayama is also almost done, a few thousand XP away, as well as the two base melee weapons, the Gutter Knife and the Karambit. Also, I spent a bunch of time doing the RGL. This is the weapon that I was probably the most worried about, but it turns out it actually weren't too bad. So we're almost done with that, a few thousand XP as well. And then, of course, all of the pistols are almost done too. So we are about to finish every single weapon. And for the finale, before we inevitably have to unlock Obsidian, that's dropping tomorrow at the time of me recording this video. Let's get 5,000 likes on this video, please. This took so much time, so I would appreciate it. And also, if you are new around here, make sure you subscribe to the channel because we're on that road to 500k and you can help me out. Do it! But first, we have a lot of one-trick camos to unlock, so let's do that. Honestly, the double XP that they've put on for the rest of the season has helped me out massively in doing this. Without that, genuinely, this would have been impossible. There's a reason I didn't upload yesterday, and that was because I was putting as much time in as I could to make sure I could get this grind done before season 4, which is tomorrow, so I can then start working straight away on the Obsidian camo, which again, we really haven't got any confirmation on how it will actually work yet. So that's going to be interesting to find out tomorrow, whether I have to get a whole separate 200,000 XP with every weapon or just an additional 50,000 XP since I've already got 150,000 for unlocking one trick. We'll see. If it's only 50,000, then I will cry of happiness, literally. Woo! I wouldn't say this grind has been difficult. I would say the most difficult part was mentally, because having to sit here repetitively and just do the same thing over and over again, it can get very annoying for sure. It's almost like the X-Defiant grind if you think about it, because X-Defiant, all you have to do is rank up your weapon, and that's pretty much what you're doing here, just getting as much XP as possible. There's no separate weird challenges that you have to do. By the way, for those of you guys that don't know, tomorrow is actually my birthday as well. Oh my god! As Obsidian releasing, it's also my birthday on the 29th of May, which is hilarious. So we'll be unlocking Obsidian on my birthday, which is great. Honestly, it couldn't have lined up any better. The guy that goes for every single camo gets a totally new camo, a crazy camo that we've wanted back for a while, released on his birthday. Crazy. Yo, what's this guy doing? He just keeps spawning up and throwing thermite grenades. Yo, this guy. What's wrong with this guy? Man, I don't even think I got one of them done in this game. Wait, I got it done? Did that happen when I left? All right, time to work on the final sniper, the Katayama. Yo, move, man. This one, I've actually got a good build on it, so it aims in so fast. I was worried about this sniper because I thought it was going to be extremely slow, but you could actually build this thing to move so quick. Oh. Yo. Oh, is this the same guy with the thermites again? Oh, there we go. One trick for the Katayama. That means we have completed every single sniper. Why are you shooting at me? Since we've got it as our secondary, let's do the Karambit and get that out of the way. Now, the melee weapons is where I probably had the most fun because the movement you get with these things is flipping them. What the flip just happened? The movement is amazing, so I just love running around the map, especially when I've been slowed down by using a sniper for multiple games. This guy needs to be finishing moved. He's laid down there, watching that doorway. Yo, there's no way you'll just lay there. What is this guy doing? Yo, what the flip? Oh, there we go. One trick unlocked for the... Which knife is this? The Karambit. Now we can move on to the Gutter Knife. They're both pretty much the same thing in this game, so literally just gonna have to do the same thing all over again. The problem with getting a bunch of kills with a weapon like this is it makes people rage quit. So now there's only 4 people on the other team. Look, another person just left. Now there's only 3 people. I'm just trying to get kills. The most annoying part about it all is the fact that nobody ever ends up joining. The game stays empty forever. Oh, there we go. One trick unlocks for the second knife, which means we've got all of the melee weapons done. Now we can get the pistols out the way. We got a core 45. Luckily, you can convert most of the pistols in this game into SMGs, so these were extremely easy to do. We're making progress, but this is taking a while. This is why I'm so scared about the obsidian grind, because if it is an additional 200,000 XP that I have to get, I actually don't know if I'll be able to do that. Wait, oh, there we go. One trick on the core 45. Now we need to unlock it on the Renetti Spaghetti. This one I'm always happy to use. Do you guys remember when it was completely broken in Warzone? The SMG build of it? Well, it's still just as good in multiplayer, so I love this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Not today. What am I about to get? Wait, no, I died. No, 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 no. No, what? I was so close to getting it. Hostile cluster mine. Okay. Oh. Nice. Oh, we mastered the Renetti. Love that. Oh, yeah, by the way, since we're about to... Oh, and one trick. Beautiful. Now we can work on the TYR. By the way, since I've been doing the one trick camo on every weapon, that also means I'm pretty much done with the Grand Mastery grind, too. There's probably just a few weapons where I just need to get a few more kills with. But yeah, I'll be able to finish the Grand Mastery grind soon, too. I love this one. It's a one-shot kill. All of these pistol conversions are great. I love them. I'm sure if this challenge was in other games, the one-trick camo, this would have been a much more miserable experience. But with most of the weapons that are bad in this game, you can convert them into something better. Like when I was doing the LMGs, I would have hated to run around with such a heavy weapon. But with most of them, I can convert them into an assault rifle or even an SMG. So it just makes it so much easier. There we go. We're getting there, ladies and gentlemen. We're almost there. I am so excited to see what happens. If nothing happens, I will probably cry. It would be nice if at the end of all of this, I get a calling card. That would be great. I don't even know if anyone else has done this, by the way. Has anyone else got every single weapon one trick? I don't know if anyone's insane enough to do that. If you got obsidian on every weapon in Modern Warfare 2019, did you get anything? Did you get a calling card? I actually don't know, so I guess we'll see. And if there's not a calling card, I guess all I get is a pat on the back by myself. Oh, there we go. One trick on the TYR. Time to move on to the final pistol, which is the WSP Swarm. I don't know, the pistol version. I enjoyed running around with akimbo on these things. I don't know why, but if this doesn't go well, we can switch to the single. But akimbo, you just move so fast and you shoot both at the same time. It's great. Realistically, this is just the Warzone build that I already had saved. Basically, what I did throughout this whole grind, most of the time, whenever I needed to move on to a next weapon, I don't know all of the best classes off the top of my head, and I didn't want to spend the time searching up a class setup in order to get one, so I would just use a blueprint that I had. Maybe I had a build saved, maybe from Warzone, who knows? I literally just used whatever, and this is definitely one of my Warzone builds. You see how good this is? It's even good in multiplayer as well. Oh, one trick for the final pistol. That is one trick on every single pistol in the game now, which means we can now move on to the final weapon, which is the RGL-80. But I am not silly enough to attempt that in core, so we're gonna hop into hardcore, filter on small map mosh pit on here so that we can get some easy kills. Let's go. The final weapon we need to do.
Damn.
All right, here we go. The final weapon. I don't even remember how much XP we need for this, but in hardcore, it's actually a lot easier than you would think because wait, why didn't he die straight away? Basically, unless they've got a perk on, you can kill people just insanely quick. Look, that perk is the perk I do not want them to have. But if they don't have that, it's just easy kills, which makes my life so much easier. And it's easy XP. Of course, it is double XP as well, which made this weapon so much easier to do too. I think the main thing that I noticed, ooh, what the main thing that I noticed is, and we've talked about this before, basically you can earn weapon XP in a game, but you get to a certain point or a a certain amount of weapon XP in that game, and the rate in which you can get weapon XP will drop dramatically. I don't know the exact numbers, but all I know is you get to a certain amount of weapon XP in a game, then the amount you can get after that is totally limited. Just to give a better example, let's say you got out of a game and you got 50 kills, and then in another game you got 100 kills. You might not notice that big of a difference in the amount of weapon XP that you got, because for example, maybe after the 50 kills, the weapon XP drops a lot. So you're hardly earning anything after that, which is why you hardly notice a difference. So I believe with this RGL, although I am getting less kills than I would with an SMG or, you know, just a regular weapon, I think I'm still hitting, you know, that threshold that I need to hit, maybe just before the cap and where it starts to drop. So I'm not noticing much of an XP or weapon XP difference, even though I'm getting less kills. I might be getting half the amount of kills that I usually would with a regular weapon, but I'm not getting half the amount of weapon XP. Oh, everyone's throwing the perk on. That was clean. To be fair, even if they have the perk on, it only takes an extra... Oh, there we go. The final one trick camo unlocked. That means we literally have it on every single weapon in the game. Oh my. Nah, this is crazy. Do we get anything for this though? Let's just double check. One trick SVA, one trick MTZ, one trick Holger 556, one trick MCW, one trick DG56, one trick FR556, one trick Bass B, one trick Sidewinder, one trick MTZ 762, one trick AMR9, one trick Rival 9, one trick Striker 9, one trick Striker, one trick WSP 9, one trick WSP Swarm, one trick Lockwood 680, one trick Haymaker, one trick Riveter Shotgun, one trick Bruin 9, one trick Pulia Moss 762, one trick DG58, one trick Holger 26, one trick KVD Enforcer, one trick MCW 6.8, one trick DM56, one trick MTZ Interceptor, one trick Cat AMR, one trick Longbow, one trick KV Inhibitor, then onto the secondaries, which are the weapons we've just done. One trick Core 45, one trick Renetti, one trick TYR, one trick WSP Stinger, one trick RGL 80, one trick Gutter Knife, and then finally the Karambit. Do we have this one trick as well? We do. The final weapon, one trick on every single base weapon in the game. So what happens? Do we get anything for doing that? I actually don't think there is anything that I get. Of course, I've got all of these weapon mastery calling cards that I've earned whilst doing this, but yeah, I don't think there's a special reward for doing this. Either way, a lot of you guys wanted to see this. Here is one trick on the RGL launcher. Man, did I just waste my time? I don't know. It's too early to tell, because maybe, just maybe, this will help me in the long run. Maybe there will be a special reward for getting Obsidian and all of the other seasonal weapon prestige camos on every gun. I doubt it at this point, but who knows? Let me get one kill before I leave. Yeah, that's why you go into hardcore to get this done. There we go. Ah, man, we did it though. A lot of you guys didn't believe that I would end up doing it, but we did just before season 4, which was my main goal. Before I let you guys go, I want to give a huge shout out to Boohoo, man. You guys can go check out all their clothing using the link in the description. There's a bunch of really nice stuff on there, and my code Braderz will get you an extra discount at checkout, so go make use of that. I guess the one trick series is over here, unless we end up doing it on the DLC weapons, but in theory, the grind has only just begun because we get Obsidian tomorrow. I want to thank you guys for all of the support that you've shown on the channel lately and also throughout this series, because it's helped me out a lot, especially with the motivation to do this, especially with not knowing if I was going to get a reward at the end of it. Kind of knowing that I wouldn't, I thought I would take the risk anyway. But if you guys did enjoy, then you will love the video that's on screen right here. Make sure you click or tap that to go over there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.